After 10 hours with the CRBN TruFoam Genesis 3, I thought I had it figured out. But there were some surprises. Some things were exactly what I expected, others totally unexpected. And stick around till the end because I'll tell you whether I think this paddle is worth a $280 price tag. Hey, I'm Will. This is Pickleball Paddle Reviews, where I test out gear so you don't have to waste time or money. Today, I'm breaking down the CRBN TruFoam Genesis 3 after 10 hours of real play. We're talking about what met expectations, what caught me off guard, and whether this one deserves a spot in your bag. First off, quick rundown for those unfamiliar. The Genesis 3 is CRBN's premium Gen 4 foam paddle, designed to give you added dwell time, more control, and enhanced feel. It features a T700 carbon fiber face with a fiberglass square for added power at the sweet spot. The 3 shape is the hybrid version out of the 3 shapes out and combined an elongated face with a slightly wider body. At $280, it's definitely priced at a high-end paddle. CRBN's paddles are known for their spin, quality control, and a really premium feel. And they're out of Costa Mesa, California, where I actually grew up, so I had to check this out for sure. Going into it, based on all of the reviews I saw, I expected great spin, decent but not insane power, and a very smooth, controlled feel. People said the Genesis 3 has some of the best dwell time for kitchen play and a linear power curve, not too bouncy, not too dead, and honestly, that held up. This thing is a dinking machine. I could really slow the ball down, control the speed and direction, and execute spin shots at the net without overshooting. It gave me a consistent feel across different types of soft shots, which was awesome. The spin was as advertised, easy to grip the ball, especially on rolls and kitchen flicks. The paddle gives clear feedback on how much force you're applying, and it's easy to place your drops. It felt like a solid all-court paddle. It wasn't flashy, it felt premium and predictable in all of the best ways. Here's where it got interesting, drives and power shots. I was surprised how hard it was to get the pace on the ball, especially when driving from the baseline. My drives looked great, but landed short, like mid-court or even in the kitchen despite me swinging fully. At first, I thought I was just hitting them wrong, but it kept happening. The ball had spin, it dipped fast, but there wasn't pace. It was like all the spin killed the speed. Same thing with my top spin serve, dipping beautifully, but landing too short to push people back. Eventually, I realized it's not that I was losing power, it's that the paddle by default doesn't transfer enough energy to match its spin. It's almost too controlled. But then I added some lead tape and boom, it transformed. With just a few grams added to the throat and upper edge, I was getting laser-like drives with heavy dip and legit pace. Suddenly the spin and power were working together. I could compact my motion and still rip top spin drives, and my serves were finally pushing deep into the backcourt. This changed how I thought about the paddle. Well, it's not underpowered, it's underweighted out of the box if you're a heavy hitter. Why it is worth it. It's got a top tier build and it still feels brand new after 10 hours. It's got this linear power curve so it's easy to control pace, has excellent spin, especially once weighted, and the dwell time makes soft play feel intuitive. Finally, I think it has high level performance for players who like to customize. Why it might not be worth it. It requires tuning, so it's not plug and play right out of the box. Power hitters may struggle without lead tape. Not ideal for kill shot players who rely on massive pop, and the handle isn't anything special. Some might prefer a more contoured feel. And lastly, it doesn't wow out of the gate. Kind of grows on you. After 10 hours, I'd say the Genesis 3 is a beast, but not for everyone. If you're a precision power player who's willing to dial it in with weights and customization, this might be your go-to. But if you want something that blasts winners out of the gate or feels ultra forgiving, it might not be the right fit. Now, if you're considering picking up this paddle, I've got access to occasional discounts. If you want me to let you know when I can offer a deal, just fill out the short form linked below. No spam, just heads up on paddle deals I can share with my audience. And of course, if you want more honest reviews like this one, hit the subscribe button. More real world paddle testing and gear reviews are coming soon. Peace.